The scent, that night, was eerily silent. The narrow path along the rice fields and irrigation canal lay in complete darkness, faintly illuminated by a distant streetlight. As always, I was out for my nightly exercise, alternating between walking and running for about 2 hours. I knew this path well, its shadows, its solitude, but that night felt different. Suddenly, a powerful scent hit me. It was thick, sharp, and unmistakably familiar. It smelled like incense dense, the kind that lingers heavily in a sealed room during a ritual. But something was off. There were no houses nearby. The nearest home was over 100 meters away. Where could this scent be coming from? Unease crept up my spine as I quickened my pace. Then, ahead on the path, I saw her. An old woman. She walked slowly, her back turned to me. She wore a traditional-looking garment, a dull, purple-toned robe that draped loosely over her frail frame. Her damp, stringy hair clung to her neck, and her gait, it was unnaturally smooth, almost as if she was gliding rather than walking. My stomach knotted with dread. This was a narrow, single path. I had passed no one, heard nothing. Where did she come from? My instinct screamed, "Pass her, don't stop." I quickened my stride, nearly sprinting as I moved to overtake her. Just as I was about to pass, Zu, Raya, a sound, a murmur. It wasn't a language I recognized. It wasn't even human, not in the way speech should be. The syllables slid together like something ancient, something wrong. But one thing was certain. It was directed at me. I couldn't stop myself. I turned my head and saw her face. Or rather, he didn't. There was no face, no eyes, no mouth, no features, only a hollow, black void, gaping where a face should be. A wave of terror crashed over me. My body seized with primal fear, every hair on my skin rising in a silent scream. I ran without thought, without direction, just the instinct to escape. I didn't stop until I reached the small bridge, near the distant houses. My heart pounded, my breath ragged and burning. Shaking, I turned back. She was gone. With the pace she had been walking, she should have arrived moments after me. Even a slow walker would have reached the bridge in 5 minutes, at most 10. Yet there was nothing. No figure, no footsteps, only the soft whisper of the night wind. The scent of incense had vanished, too. I never walked that path again. I couldn't. But one question haunts me still. What was she trying to say?